if Namdi Kanu is set to be released, I can see you are cleaning your ear. What can you say as regards?
Wait. There is a call unexpectedly for him to appear. Definitely there is a call from abroad. And you know, somebody in power now is Mr. No Nonsense. And there is a handwriting on the wall which Mr. President will not like to engage himself. Everybody, they find a way to escape their hair, to draw their hair, because that man know the laugh. That man know the joke. Is ready to deal with any. I am telling you nothing but the gospel truth. There is an automatic call now as a result of the hidden call that is not exposed nor disclosed to you and I. Something is playing on the ground, but they will not tell us. That is why the call have been made for them to appear in the court. I believe 10th will be on Monday. Today is 8th. Tomorrow is now being Sunday. On Monday will be the 10th. So Master Namdi Kanu finally appearing in the court. You know, for a very long time they have not assigned, you know, they have refused to assign a judge for his case, and which his counsel sued Nigeria over the matter. And they even suggested that if you cannot appoint anybody in Abuja, you can assign somebody in the from the east, so he can go whether Enugu anywhere in the southeast for him his case to be, you know, tried. You know, are you getting it? So now, I was shocked hearing this morning that Bint and Nyako, the person, the woman that resigned, that quit, you know, that withdraw her head, that saved her head from the case, it has now come out to pick up the matter again. And you know, let us wait. Monday remain 2 days. You know, it's just today, tomorrow. You will see Monday. Are you getting? So when Monday comes, let's see what will be the outcome of the court. We will see the outcome of the court. And from what place now? From now is what we will use, you know, to know the kind of play, to know the kind of things that they have agreed or discussed, you know, underground in their secrets that makes her to pick up the case again. You understand? So let's wait until Monday. Yeah, let's wait until Monday.
But we've seen Donald Trump, you know, sanction the ICC recently.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, we've also seen Donald Trump cut off aid to the UN and other countries. You know, they feel they are sponsoring terrorism. And
even far as I'm talking to you, Donald Trump has vowed to deal. I'm not joking. I will give you this thing. You will watch it now. You understand? He has vowed that to all those terrorists, he vowed to deal with them.
Okay, but do you think that the Nigerian government have seen their handwriting on the wall as regards what Trump is doing? That's why they want to release Namdi Kanu. Do you think that they are releasing the
probably they may release him, because releasing him is a should go into probability. You know, or you can use the word of phrasing it, because we don't see the truth, the concrete fact of freedom. Are you getting it? Because they don't have it actually concord to free him. Because if they concord to free him, they would have freed him before now. So they don't have it in their mind to free him. But let's watch until Monday. You know, Donald Trump is, I've told you now, that's why I campaigned for him. It's Mr. No Nonsense. You understand me? I campaigned for him. Maybe you did not campaign for him. And I remember, where's my brother? My brother is there. You know, one of my brother is there. He asked me a question. Are you sure? Our big boy, Christian, the big boss. You know, he said, how sure? You understand? He is my witness. He said, how sure are you that Donald Trump is going to win? The way the election, I said, go and mark it. Donald Trump is going to win. He's already a president, even before the election day. So, and look at the way it's coming. And look at the way it has happened. And look at the way the man himself is smoking. Papa, the guy is smoking hot. It's smoking hot. The whole world, everybody is reshaping the. Go to Ukraine now. The way the war was going, it's no longer going like that. Have you known here? Baba follow, they update. You know they flow again as they go before. You understand? Things don't they calm down for Ukraine. Everything don't they calm down. Even Zelensky come out and say, if you like say this Putin, they fear Donald Trump. The way in just they throw war, they come, it shows say, Baba, so this don't they come small, small. Because they say, no be buy the, that one a human being. That one no be human being now. We are talking of men in action.
Okay. But we've seen Benjamin Kalu in an interview with Channels. He said Benjamin Kalu said, Nnamdi Kanu was offered, Tinubu was offered to develop the southeast as regards the bridge, infrastructure and what have you. But do you not think with this now, Nnamdi Kanu is spearheading this project? Do you not think that Biafra agitation will tune down? And Nnamdi Kanu will finally give up his fight for
There is
agitation?
something I want you to understand. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not a coward, and he can never act like one. Are you hearing me? Nnamdi Kanu is not a coward, and he can never act like one. There is nothing to make Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to come out and surrender or submit to Biafra. No, it is too late. No. See, he is bigger than that. It's too late. You understand? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu cannot do that. Okay? So there is nothing Nigeria could offer him that will make him, to give up on Biafra. Because there is nothing you give to him to compare what he stands to do, to achieve, to register. And this is where I draw my curtain.
That they are about to free Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes, if there is any time, people incarcerated like that are to be set free, it is when federal government starts, making an emergency call, emergency summon, of such persons to the court. And you see how impromptu it is, unaware this very summon is. So what I'm trying to say is that maybe I think Tinubu administration is about to, let go. Okay. They want to allow the young, innocent, Nnamdi Kanu to go his ways. See, he has been put down in one place for many years, and he won during the administration of Buhari in the court. It was obvious that Nyako set him free, but still Buhari insisted on holding Nnamdi Kanu, which has shocked everybody, and he sent across the continents of Africa, much warnings from America, warnings from Africa countries, warnings from Igbos within, warnings from Igbos in diaspora, that federal government should allow this man to go. Obviously, we've seen, I think last year, 2023, 2024, he won in the court as well. And everybody were like yelling at the federal government to let go. But still, Tinubu administration insisted on, violating the court order. And so was the administration of Muhammad Buhari, violated the court order. And that is what is called contempt. Court contempt. I don't know to understand. They should allow him to go. This emergency summon must come with good package, must come with good tidings, must come with good news. The Igbos in diaspora and within Nigeria are expecting good news this time around from the angle of the federal government of Nigeria. And by the way, the family of Nnamdi Kanu has been nursing the injury that what Tinubu promised them, in 2023. Yes, yeah. He could not, fulfill it. That his father will actually let Nnamdi Kanu go. If Anambra State if the Igbos could at least allow the presidential election to be in 2023, allow the previous election of that brought in Charles Soludo in Anambra State as our governor, should at least allow election to be in Anambra State. Everybody, we were rejoicing that if at least Soludo's election finished in Anambra State, federal government will allow Nnamdi Kanu, to go. But after the election that brought these people in, Tinubu in, and Charles Soludo in, they failed to fulfill their
promise.
Promises.
They're not betrayal.
It's a betrayal of the highest order. This is what has, characterized this government, a government of deception, a government of lies. Many political promises that has been, not fulfilled. It has marred this government, and it has made this government one of the most fallible governments, a government with bad governance, bad economy, bad whatever, many things. Tinubu is busy doing other things while Nigerians are dying. Look at all his policies. Look at all his, invisible agenda. What invisible agenda do I mean here? Building houses for the vice president, building offices for your wife. What does that, connote in Nigerian political system? That is corruption. That is bribery. Many anomalies. Now, someone that you put in jail for how many years is crying for help. You allow him here. They want Namdi Kanu to die. Namdi Kanu is not letting go. Even if Namdi Kanu is met with many documents, many promises, which they, of course, actually promised him in the past during Buhari administration. Namdi Kanu said no. He was not going to accept any oil wells. They've come again. Just 3-4 days ago, they summoned him, at a particular place. Very secret court. If you ask me, it was a court sitting. Promising him many things, coming with many documents, allowing Namdi Kanu, to sign those documents under duress. Have you heard that Namdi Kanu tore that document into pieces and actually was very, very angry with federal government of Nigeria. Namdi Kanu is not to be subjected under duress by force to sign any document to denounce Biafra. Emancipation of Biafra is a thing, a done deal that has been sealed. Biafra must come. No amount of juicy promises is going to stop Namdi Kanu from, at least fulfilling this purpose. After all, his mother, his father, while dying, he actually promised his father and mother that he will give them Biafra in their spirit world. Yes, Kanu promised his Mama Biafra, Kanu's mother. Mama Biafra, that's what we call the woman. Okay. We address him as Mama Biafra. That he, Kanu, must give her Biafra. So tell me, if somebody who lost his mother and his father as a result of trauma, they went through so right on the compound of Mazen Namdi Kanu, they disalive at least 5. They buy many youths, many Namdi Kanu's followers, simply because Namdi Kanu then were not being instructed by United Nations to start using arms. Namdi Kanu was agitating exactly how Ralph Wazulike was doing and agitating for his, group called Mazop. And these Mazop groups, as a result of at least armlessness, without guns, without sticks, they were pied, disallowed, and demised by federal government, federal government of Nigerian military forces. Even the police could not even show some sympathy to these Igbo youths. They killed them in their large numbers until when Namdi Kanu, at least after the military onslaught on Mazen Kanu's compound, that killed even his dogs, even some animals on the compound, up to 38 boys following Namdi Kanu, IPOB members, were disallowed and neutralized by military forces of Federal Republic of Nigeria. So, what am I trying to say here? Namdi Kanu's father died as a result of the military onslaught conducted by, Muhammad Buhari's administration, tagged Operation Egweke. Operation Egweke is Operation Python Dance. And it killed many boys, many followers of Mazen Namdi Kanu. At least he escaped death by whiskers after hodling the fence, and found himself at Azumili. From Azumili, he absconded into Senegal and stayed like 12 months there before starting, his normal agitation business. Then after in the long run, anyway, Mazen Namdi Kanu was apprehended by the mercenaries, bought by federal government of Nigeria under Buhari in July 2021. And they illegally renditioned him into Nigeria. What am I saying here? Many things had happened within this agitation that sent Mazen Namdi Kanu's father to his early grave. His Royal Highness Eze Kanu, the biological father of Mazen Namdi Kanu, died as a trauma of the military onslaught Buhari administration conducted on his palace. It is an abomination. It is a sacrilege. Abominable act in Igbo land. You don't slaughter, you don't demise, you don't neutralize, you don't at least spy anybody on the palace of the king in Igbo land. It is our against tradition. It is our against It is against our customs and tradition in Igbo land. So that's why, as a result of this trauma, His Royal Highness Eze Kanu, gave up to his spirit. He died. And I'm telling you that the mother of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, again, took ill as a result of what happened. Obimbawa is just like that trauma, and if somebody is being hypertensive or something like that, it can contribute to death. And she actually died in Germany. And then Nnamdi Kanu promised him that he's going to give him Biafra, because the woman actually charged Nnamdi Kanu to make sure that he succeeds. I don't know what I understand on this struggle. And that's why both, couple, parents just actually died as a result of that military onslaught on the compound of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I'm telling you that currently this sudden summon to the court that they want to see Nnamdi Kanu again. I hope he's coming with many promises. He's coming with many, promises and duress. They want to subject him to duress, to force him to sign some documents as they forced him to do in the past. At least last week, we got wind up investigative journalism that Nnamdi Kanu was all of a sudden summoned to the court to sign certain documents, not thoroughly explained to him, and he refused. There was fracas between Nnamdi Kanu and the federal forces, even the court, and then Nnamdi Kanu disappointed them. Again, it's being summoned again. We hope that this is going to lead to the final release of Nnamdi Kanu. Okay,
but we've heard Senator Abaribe and the time has come out to say that one of the conditions for his release will be that Nnamdi Kanu will remain here in Nigeria. That a lot of time they've previously they've given him a big condition that not to leave the country, but he actually left Nigeria. But do you think that Nnamdi Kanu wants to stay in Nigeria? You're owing to the fact that as regard what is happening?
No, it is an infringement on his fundamental human right.
Yes,
fundamental right. You don't tell somebody you can't leave your country, sit in your house. No, that is called house arrest. And he shouldn't be subjected to that kind of punishment because he has not committed any crime that warranted, putting him down in his house, sitting dormant, doing nothing to stop him from continuing his Biafra agitation transaction. So Abaribe is at least I know he's a good lawyer, a competent one. I don't know why he just come out to, be blabbing like that, dragging the table. Wobbling the table cannot help Engineer Abaribe. Nnamdi Kanu must be moving freely all over the world. Why shouldn't Nnamdi Kanu leave Abia? Nnamdi Kanu is constantly, patronizing the Wailing Wall of Jerusalem, where he often pray and at least fast. I want to educate everybody that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a Judaist. Yeah, they dress special, with a cloak, the kind of cloth used by Elijah in those days. His own religion is channeled to Judaism. At least the religion that our Lord Jesus Christ, at least, practiced when he was on earth. Nobody should stop him or at least truncate his effort from getting out of Igbo land. These are many plans of the Nigerian nation to make sure that they buy Nnamdi Kanu, and they have always been failing. Failure is their name. If they summon him, this very emergency court summon, I think Kanu is about coming out victoriously. He's going to fly on the flying color, and Nigeria will be buried in shame. In shame, in the sense that United Nations is interested this time on the case of Nnamdi Kanu's, senseless, ruthless incarceration.
But we've heard UN severally say they should release him, but the Nigerian government,
Nigerian government, they violate us, they don't give us our right. The only thing they know is siphon public fund, build houses for vice president, build houses for Nweke, the minister of FCT. Tell me, on whose account? On the account of Nigerian people. Remember that the money in question, from where they are getting all this, where they are building all these houses, mismanaging our public fund, it is from our commonwealth. We all are the owners of that money. I don't really understand. So that's why I'm telling you that, Nigerian nation, they always violate the court. And the term is called court contempt. No, there are other terminologies, legal terminologies within that context. But all I know is that they often perpetrate all manners of inhumanity, injustices against Nigerian people without, with impunity. So what I'm trying to say is that I envisage that this is going to be the final, straw that breaks the camel's back, the final summon to the court of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
But recently, Abaribe, was that is the deputy speaker, was on an interview with Channels TV, and he specifically told them that he has been in, he has gone to visit Namdi Kanu severally at DSS custody, and he told him that President Tinubu is ready to sign off the development initiative in the southeast. That Namdi Kanu said is ready. Yes, then Namdi Kanu is ready
to handle that platform. The platform.
Yes,
that is
Benjamin
Kalu, Benjamin Kalu,
deputy speaker.
Yes, it is true, and they have kicked that commission, off. It is on course now because they want him to head that, commission, and heading that commission could at least help Nnamdi Kanu to calm the robust insecurity, in the southeast. Going on in the southeastern Nigeria. That is what they have been planning to do for a very long time, and you can see if they give that position, if you ask me, he's not gonna accept it. It is one of the documents they wanted him to sign last week that contributed to that outrage between Kanu and the federal government of Nigeria. He tore the whole documents. He could not even accept the offer. So if you ask me, giving Nnamdi Kanu any position within this administration, is it going to work? I will tell you, it is not going to work. Nnamdi Kanu is down. Serious. Very, very damn serious with actualization, emancipation of sovereign nation of, sovereign state of Biafra. And this is what Trump is working towards. Trump is dead update. I'm telling you, with what is going on in Igbo land today. I'm telling you, they are giving him the briefings in the House. Trump's administration is having at least 2 to 5 Nnamdi Kanu lobbyists. They are international. I'm telling you, Mr. What's the name of that man? Guns is just a United States Attorney General of the Federation. I might not pronounce his name right. Then Chief of Staff, a woman, Bruce Willis, is down to earth. A good woman, has been sensitizing U.S. government under the administration of Donald Trump that Nnamdi Kanu, a black Jew, is being down at the DSS, facilities in Nigeria, being oppressed by the Muslim Islamic government. That this man has done this while the person in question is fighting for his freedom. He has been, brutalizing his point based on the fact that a freedom fighter has never committed any crime in regard or within the context of terrorism. So Trump is very, very furious with Nigeria. As I'm talking to you now, Tinubu cannot go to United States of America. And as I'm talking to you now, all the federal offices, federal government, agencies, all the functionaries within this administration, nobody is going to be traveling to United States of America. Very soon, you will actually see what I mean. There is going to be visa ban for all the public office holders within that federal level. It is really indeed a story. Thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe.
Watch, like, and share, and comment on this video. Thank you very much.
You are welcome.